U.S. national security officials and members of Congress assure Europe's foreign policy elite that Washington remains committed to its European allies amid anxiety about President Donald Trump's approach to global affairs. Some European countries have been worried about the U.S. commitment to defend NATO allies against what they perceive as a threat of Russian aggression. Trump has also denounced NATO allies for failing to pay for their own defense, accusing members of the alliance of owing massive amounts of money. Israeli warplanes have once again pounded the besieged Gaza Strip. This time, an area east of the city of Rafah was targeted. There are no reports of casualties in the barrage of missiles. The flare-up of tensions comes just after an explosive device wounded 4 Israeli troops near a buffer zone on Saturday. Israeli jets have been bombarding the besieged territory since then. Also on Sunday, Israeli soldiers killed 2 Palestinian teenagers in the Gaza Strip. The Israeli military frequently bombs Gaza, with civilians being the main targets of such attacks. North Korea has warned the U.S. against resuming joint military drills with Seoul. Pyongyang said Washington should be blamed for any deterioration of the recent rapprochement between the two Koreas as a result. It said Washington wants to throw cold water on any signs of a détente that emerged between Seoul and Pyongyang with its war rehearsals. A rare reconciliatory mood between the two Koreas set in after North Korean leader Kim Jong-un accepted Seoul's request to participate in the Pyeongchang Winter Olympics. Seoul and Washington have delayed their annual military drills until after the Games. Pyongyang sees the drills as a rehearsal for invasion. The Philippines is not concerned about Chinese military bases in the South China Sea, which are aimed to counter U.S. influence, Rodrigo Duterte said, emphasizing that Manila can solve any disputes with Beijing diplomatically. China reportedly boosted the construction of military bases on artificial islands around the Spratly and Paracel Islands to protect its national interests in the area. The control of the archipelago, which includes about 130 small coral islands and reefs, is key to Beijing's dominance in the South China Sea. Duterte stressed that Manila will pursue a diplomatic course with Beijing over territorial disputes and any military provocation in the region. High school students from the Washington, D.C. area held a lie-in protest outside the White House demanding gun control legislation. The protest comes after the recent school shooting in Florida where 17 people were killed. Activists read out the names of the victims that were gunned down at Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. Students then laid down in the street outside President Donald Trump's residence for 3 minutes at a time in a bid to highlight the relatively short amount of time it took 19-year-old alleged shooter Nicholas Cruz to kill 17 people with an AR-15 rifle.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.